Aiden Luth, Tim Billings, side by side. Billings had a good run last week, and we're green on the Speedway. 4 wide, 5 wide as we go down to turn 1. Look at Aiden Luth goes around to the 27, our pole sitter. She'll keep things moving. We'll stay green on the Speedway. Tim Billings out front. Jason Ryan, the 27, right behind him. And Marshall Jewett, the 7. Top 3 as we come down. Coming around for lap number 2. Out front. 27C of Jason Ryan. The 27C of Tim Billings, 2nd. Marshall Jewett 3rd in that 7. Jay Barnes up to 4th in the 99. Oliver Harris, the 79, your top 5. Oh, Jay Barnes looks to the inside of Marshall Jewett for that 3rd spot as we come around for lap number 3. Jay Barnes trying to get around that 27T of Tim Billings. Marshall Jewett moves the 7 up into the 2nd spot. He'll bring Jay Barnes along with him. Lap 4 down, Jason Ryan out front. Marshall Jewett has the 7 up to 2nd. The 99 of Jay Barnes 3rd. Tim Billings 4th in that 27T. Oh, Aiden Luth going around in front of the field over there in turn 3. She'll keep moving. We'll stay green halfway here in our first feature for the factory stocks. Side-by-side battle for 2nd. Jay Barnes, the 99. Marshall Jewett, the 7. Six laps down, 4 to go. Out front, Jason Ryan. Ryan with a sizable lead here in our factory stock. A-main. Good battle for 2nd, though. The 99 of Jay Barnes, the 7 of Marshall Jewett. Seven laps down, 3 to go. And your leader starts to close in on lap traffic. Aiden Luth. Oh, hold on. Looks like the 27 might be having some handling issues. 2 to go for Jason Ryan. Ryan comes by. Jay Barnes up in the 2nd spot now in the 99. White flag waves for the 27C of Jason Ryan down the front straightaway. Good run for Jay Barnes. He holds down that 2nd spot. And here come your leaders off of turn number 4. First feature of the evening, checkered flag waves for the 27C of Jason Ryan. There he is out of the car. Jason Ryan, your factory stock A-main winner tonight. Picks up the trophy from Victory Trophies. So Jason Ryan, our first feature winner of the evening, standing down there in the victory lane. Pick up the Victory Trophy. He'll pick up the winning check tonight. One more time, big round of applause for Jason Ryan. Brian Strong. Whoa, where did the Chevelle come from? Talk about a jackrabbit start. Larry Dady off and running in that Chevelle, but it's not going to end well for him. As he comes off at turn 4, he gets the black flag hung at him. Zero run to Steve Hughes out front, the 22. John Stenstry sits in that second spot. The third, 7 to Mickey Freehart as they run down the back straightaway to turn 3. Larry Hughes, your leader in the 0-1. As out front, Larry Dady. We will go caution on the Speedway. The 20 not acknowledging the black flag.
That's what they told me.
Green flag waves. Side-by-side battle down to turn 1. .22 out front, John Stenstry. The 01 of Larry Hughes and the 76, John Clevenger, right there battling side by side. 79 of Jeremy Stenstry. John Stenstry brings him around. 4 laps down this time by Jeremy Stenstry, second, and Larry Hughes, your third place car in the 01. All kinds of action before we finally got things going. But John Stenstry in command. Now he's got a battle. Jeremy Stenstry right beside him. A Stenstry battle down the front straightaway at the halfway point. John Stenstry out front, the 22. Jeremy Stenstry to the 79. The 0-1 of Larry Hughes. Now John Clevenger. Clevenger up into that 4th spot behind Hughes. 6 laps down, 4 to go. Stenstry in the 79. Try to make a pass in the 22. Not able to do it. He'll fall back to the 2nd spot. Larry Hughes, the 01. Right there in that 3rd spot. We've got 3 laps to go. Two to go this time by out front. John Stenstry. Jeremy Stenstry to 79 sits in that 2nd spot. White flag waves. Here we go. Oh, we got debris. Something's come off somebody back there. We got debris over in turn 3. John Stenstry, your leader, down into turn 3. They look for the white flag. This time by Jeremy Stenstry, the 79, sits 2nd. Fleehart, the 7, he's got that big car moving. He'll pull alongside Clevenger for the 4th position. Checkered flag off at turn number 4. Jeremy Stenstry picks up tonight's SM VR. Tonight's feature winner with the SMVR, driving the number 22, it'll be John Stidstreet. Big round of applause for John. He picks up tonight's feature win. He'll get the trophy from Victory Trophies. Mike Morse and Steve Dibben, they'll set the pace. 12 laps. And we look for the green off at turn number 4. Flagman Terry Wantland looks him over. Green on the Speedway, here we go. Dibben on the high side. He'll take the lead as they go into turn 2. The 69 out front. Here comes Don Mars. Mars of the 9 in the second spot. 7-11 of Nick Newton sits in that third position. And here goes Mars. Mars to the inside. He wants lap 1. We come down the front straightaway. And Steve Dibben says, I wanted more. The 69 will lead lap 1. Don Mars right there with him on the high side. The Mars Tree Service number 9 takes the lead as they go off a 2 down the back straightaway. Move the 69 back to second. Nick Newton, the 7-11, sits third. Donnie Brown's got that 26 up into the 4th spot. We come around for lap number 2, and Don Mars, the 9, leads it. Nick Newton. Newton will take the lead here on lap number 3. Move the 9 of Don Mars back to second. 26 of Donnie Brown moves up to third. Dibben slides back to 4th. Tim Shields and Darren Kling battling for that 5th spot. Shields has it for now, but Kling right there with him on the inside. Newton out front. Mars looks to the high side. Mars likes that high side coming off a 2. He'll pull alongside Newton. And there he goes. Takes the lead going into 3. Let's see if Newton battles back on the low side coming off a 4. Mars gets him at the line. Halfway. Almost halfway. 5 laps down. 7 to go. And Mars, your leader down the back straightaway. Nick Newton back to second. Donnie Brown third. Coming to the halfway point. Terry Wantland shows the cross flags. It's Mars, Nick Newton in the 7-11. Donnie Brown the 26, Tim Shields the 42, and Steve Dibben in the 69, your top 5. Darren Kling on the outside looking in, sitting in that 6th spot. 7 laps down for Don Mars. Mars heads off into turn 1. Mars starting to put distance between him and the second place car, 7-11 of Newton. Eight laps down, 4 to go here in tonight's Grand National A Main. Don Mars out front, looking strong here. In tonight's Grand National A Main, Nick Newton trying to reel him in the 7-11. Newton working that middle part of the racetrack as they go through turns 3 and 4. Mars up on the high side. 2 distinct lines. Neither one of them really We get the 2 to go sign as they come down the front straightaway. 10 laps down, 2 to go. They'll see the white flag next time by. And now Tim Shields in the 42 is caught up with the 26 of Donnie Brown. Shields trying to gain a spot as they go down the back straightaway. Your leaders will take the white flag as they close in on lap traffic. Mike Morris, the 23, just in front of your leaders. White flag waves one more time here in tonight's Grand National A Main. Your leaders headed to turn 3 for the final time. They'll look for the checkered flag off of 4. Mars moves down to the inside as they come off of 4. And checkered flag for the 9 of Don Mars. as he can hear, he's got his helmet off. Don Mars, tonight's Grand National A main winner. Don driving the Mars Tree Service number 9. He'll pick up the trophy from Victory Trophies. Here we go, side by side. Trevor Hunt, Lucas Conley. Green flies, here we go. And to the inside, Trevor Hunt will dive down into turn 1. 3 wide, battle for second. Joe Smith, Blake Beeler, and Lucas Conley. Conley will take that second spot. Move Smith in the 56 into third as we come around for lap number 1. 1 will go to the 33 of Trevor Hunt. Here comes Lucas Conley. Conley working that high line. And Kevin Anderson into the mix now. Here comes the 417. Trevor Hunt on the bottom. Lucas Conley, Kevin Anderson on the high side. Oh, lap number 2 will go to Trevor Hunt, but he's got company. Lucas Conley, one of them guys that's not afraid to wheel anything on the high side. Looks to take the lead. He'll pull alongside your leader down the back straightaway. Trevor Hunt keeps to the bottom. Conley back to the high side. Conley's got help. Here comes Kevin Anderson. Hunt drifts up off the bottom. He's going to lose some momentum. There goes the 17 of Lucas Conley. He'll bring the 417 to Kevin Anderson. Anderson ducks to the inside, trying to get underneath Trevor Hunt, and Conley says, thank you very much, I'll take it. New leader, the 17, Lucas Conley. Now Trevor Hunt up to the high side. He says, you guys are going to pass me up there, that's where I'm going. He settles into the second spot. Kevin Anderson third, Joe Smith fourth. Anderson, the master of the stock cars. He gets around the 33 of Trevor Hunt. And now he sets his sights to the 17 of Conley. And here comes the 05 of Heater now. Heater's moved up to join the party. He's in that 4th spot. And now Lucas Conley. Here comes Kevin Anderson to the inside. Conley says, not so fast. Side by side into turn 3. Conley changed his line just a little bit. Anderson not able to take advantage of it. You got a good battle shaping up for third, too. Here comes Brett Heater. Heater on the 33H of Hunt. Heater's wanting to move up. And now Anderson pulls alongside Conley one more time. Conley doing a good job keeping the lead off of 2. Oh, and Anderson clips the wall in turn 3. He'll lose some momentum there. That'll give Lucas Conley a chance to catch a breath as they work lap number 7. Halfway point, I believe. Yes, halfway. And now Anderson back to the inside of Lucas Conley. Hold on, Chad Walker, the 04. He about went for a swim right there. Caution on the Speedway, the 04 of Chad Walker. Right where Anderson and Heater have been the whole race. Conley takes the green. And let's see how it shakes out as they go into 1. Conley back to the high side. Trevor Hunt working that low line, trying to get around Kevin Anderson. Here comes Conley down to the inside. Everybody dives low. Back up to the high side as they go into 3. Good battle for second. Trevor Hunt right there with them. But Lucas Conley brings him around. He'll lead lap number 8, but 3 wide down the front straightaway. Trevor Hunt wanted to pick up a double. Lucas Conley out front. Trevor Hunt and Kevin Anderson. They're looking to gang up on the 17 of Conley. And Brett Heater right there. Come on, boys. Let's see what happens. We come around for lap number 9. 6 to go this time by. And it's a good 4-car battle right here. Hunt back to the inside. Conley moves down now, and here comes Anderson. Not a good move by Conley. There goes your 417, your new leader, Kevin Anderson out front. Conley dives back to the inside in the 17. Here comes Brett Heater on the high side. Heater looks to take second and will. New second place guy. Anderson out front. Brett Heater sits second. Here comes Peeler. Peeler up into the top 5 now. A good late race charge for them with 292. So out front, Kevin Anderson brings it down. 4 to go this time by. Brett Heater runs second. Lucas Conley third. Trevor Hunt fourth and Blake Peeler your top 5. Oh, and the 29 of Ellison decides we're going to kill some early season mosquitoes. Drive through the smoke, Cole. We got it covered. Look out, mayhem down the front straightaway. That smoke. Kevin Anderson, Brett Heater, down the front straightaway. We still got the smoke on the front straightaway from Ellison. That stuff stuck around for a couple of laps anyway. Down the back straightaway, 2-car breakaway. 417 of Kevin Anderson, the 05 of Heater. Good battle for third, the 17 of Conley, the 33 of Hunt. We get the white flag, 1 to go, final one. Here we go down to turn 1. Anderson picks the high line as they go into 1. Brett Heater right there with him. Heater trying to pick his spot here. Down the back straightaway, they go into turn 3 for the final time. Off of turn number 4, it looks like it's going to be the 417 of Kevin Anderson. It is the coach's night. The 417, Kevin Anderson picks up the win. So Kevin Anderson picks up the win. Brett Heater, the 05, will come home second. The 33 of Trevor Hunt third. Good run for Lucas Conley, the 17. He'll be fourth. And the 292 of Blake Peeler picks up that 5th position. That's for the 417 of Kevin Anderson. He'll pick up the trophy, courtesy of Victory Trophies. There he is. Big round of applause. Kevin Anderson picking up tonight's A main. Oh, don't do it. It won't end well. Get everybody in the victory lane photos right there. Here we go, off at turn 4. Green skyward underway. Here we go. 3 wide as we go into 1. Claxton dives to the bottom in the 42. Patrick Royalty, the 49 on the high side. Side by side off at 2. Royalty will edge him out by a nose as they go into turn 3. Claxton on the bottom. He'll battle back to the inside. We come around for lap number 1. It's Claxton, the 42 out front. Patrick Royalty, the 49, second. Here comes Chad Clancy. Clancy on the move now, the 21C working that high line. He'll pull alongside Claxton. Claxton out front, Chad Clancy, the 21 on the high side. The 49 of Patrick Royalty battling with Brad Smith. Clancy will lead lap 2, and Brad Smith jumps right up there behind him. Shuffle the 42 back to third. So Clancy, your leader in the 21. The 99 of Brad Smith sits second. Gene Claxton runs third. Patrick Royalty, your top 4. Here comes Tim Powell. Tim Powell working that low line in the 57. Powell has a little contact with the 49 of Patrick Royalty. Both cars keep moving. And here comes Mike Tanner. Tanner starting to work his way up through the field. And now battle for the lead. Here comes the 99 of Smith. Looks to the inside. Clancy will lead that lap. Smith in that second spot. As the cars start to spread out, two-car breakaway now. The 21 of Clancy, the 99 of Smith. A little ways back, the 42 of Claxton, and the 57 of Powell. And then the 20 of Mike Tanner. Tanner running that fifth spot. Caution, look out over in turn number 4. Caution on the Speedway, the 17 of Dean Galvin, I believe that is over there in turn number 4. Safety lights are out. Chad Clancy brings him around to the green flag. And green on the Speedway. Here we go. Down to turn 1. Clancy will take the field. Brad Smith jumps back to that high line. Claxton sticks to the low line. Cody Thornton cleans the wall for us in the 91. And here comes Mike Tanner. Tanner battling with Tim Powell. Good back and forth between those two drivers. Good battle for that fourth position as Chad Clancy starts to drive away from the field on that restart. Brad Smith second. Tim Powell, the 57, sits third. Gene Claxton gets shuffled back to that fifth spot. Everybody starts to move their line up to the high side of the Speedway. Mike Tanner looking to wrestle that third spot away from Powell. And the 20T has it for the time being, coming off of turn 2. Indeed, put the 20T up into that third spot. Move the 57 back to fourth. Clancy out front. Looking strong here early on. 7 laps to go. We're halfway now. Clancy in the Rage chassis working his way down the back straightaway. Brad Smith, the 99, sits second. Mike Tanner solidly in third now. He's trying to close in on your leaders. Gene Claxton's got company. Now here comes Luke Neiman. Neiman up to battle for that fifth position. Neiman battling with Patrick Royalty. And the 12 of Stephen Clancy. 5 to go this time by, 10 laps down, 5 laps remaining. And out front, Chad Clancy. But Brad Smith starting to gain ground on your leader. Almost like Smith was just kind of riding along right behind Chad Clancy. Clancy will come down for lap number 11. Now Brad Smith pulls right on the rear bumper of the 21 as they go into turn 1. Now Clancy starts to put distance here between him and the 99 of Brad Smith. Mike Tanner right there with your top 2. Tim Powell currently sits fourth. Luke Neiman trying to get that fifth spot away from Claxton. Side by side, they go down the back straightaway. 2 to go this time by. Clancy will bring him down the front straightaway. 13 laps down, 2 to go. Clancy down the back straightaway. They'll go into turns 3 and 4. They'll see the white flag off of 4. And Clancy dives all the way to the bottom that time. And white flag waves. Into turn 1 go your leaders. Here goes Smith to the inside. Clancy drives away from him off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. They go into turn 3. Clancy dives to the bottom. Smith goes to the high side. Off of turn number 4. Here he comes to the flag stand. Checkered flag. The 21 of Chad Clancy. Oh, and problems for Gene Claxton. Claxton off the pace on the high side. Everybody trying to avoid Claxton on the high side. Everybody does a nice job avoiding Claxton, so Tonight's feature winner, the 21 of Chad Clancy. Brad Smith, the 99, will come home second. Mike Tanner, good run for the 20T. He finished 57 of Tim Powell will be fourth. And the 181 of Luke Neiman, your top five. Are stopping in the Lakeside Speedway victory lane. Your B-modified A-main winner, Chad Clancy. Clancy in the Prime Motorsports Rage chassis. Stopping down here in Lakeside Speedway victory lane. They'll get the trophy from Victory Trophies. Good run for the 21 seed tonight as Chad Clancy picks up the hardware. He grabs the belt, cinches them tight, pulls the gloves on real tight. We're looking for the green flag. Off at turn number 4, 25 laps. It's showtime. Batter to the inside, the 73 works that low line. Fuqua, the high side hustler, he'll take the lead down the back straightaway. Fuqua out front, he'll lead lap number 1. Todd Shute up to that second spot, shooting the 5. Shad Batter, the 73. He'll run third. Mark Chapman sits fourth, and we are caution. Caution for Kevin McGinnis on the high side over in turn number 4. 517 brings out the caution.
I'm trying to watch.
Green flag waves. Fuqua brings him down the front straightaway. Todd Shute right there with him. Fuqua goes to the high side. Shute goes to the low side. Fuqua with the momentum will keep the lead as they go down the back straightaway. Shute settles into that second spot. Good run for Batter. He'll settle into third. Here comes Tyler Schmidt now. Schmidt looks for that third spot.
517.
Fuqua out front on lap number 2. Down the back straightaway. Fuqua with the momentum. He'll hold off the 5 of Shute. Batter sits in that third spot. Kerry Davis now gets the 68 up into the 4th position. Right behind Batter. As we're early on here in tonight's USRA modified A-main. And Todd Shute on the run. Fuqua a little faster. He'll keep the lead off the turn number 2. Good battle on the speedway for third. The 73 of Batter, the 68 of Davis. Side by side into turn 3. Fuqua leads left. Field starts to spread out now. Davis the 68. Davis has cleared the 73 of Batter now. He sets his sights on the leaders. We come around for lap number 5. Plenty laps to go. We got plenty of racing right here. Fuqua of the USRA Nationals. Down for lap number 6. It's Fuqua, Shute, Davis, Batter, Tyler Schmidt, your top 5. Side by side battle for 2 again. Side Fuqua over in turns 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Fuqua pulls away and he'll lead him through turns 3 and 4. But Shute's got something figured out over in 1 and 2. You watch him as they go down. Shute dives to the inside. Now he's got a pretty good run this time. And he'll slide up in front of Fuqua. Fuqua dives under him. We'll do the up and under. Now Fuqua has to go the low line through turns 3 and 4. Let's see what happens. He'll slide up. Is it going to stick? It does. Good job. We're going to keep going green. Lap traffic in front of your leaders. Use the lap traffic as big plays. There he does. He'll get around. Shute has to get around the 5 and the 74. That puts a little distance between him and Fuqua. Now Fuqua's got Jerry Liston and Jason Park in front of him. Shoot gives chase. He'll try to close the distance again. Fuqua has to go low. Liston had the high line. He took the low side. And here comes Shoot again to the inside. Park in the middle. They'll split park as they go through turns 3 and 4. Shoot's got the low line. Here comes Fuqua. Ducks it up and under again. Fuqua leads that lap. They go down to turn 3. Fuqua back to the low side. Max Grogan, the 66, using the high line. And Shoot tries to use the high line. Here we go, side by side. Into turn 3. Shoot will go low. Fuqua sticks high. Grogan right in the middle. And lap traffic. Fuqua gets his trick played on him that time. Shoot used the lap traffic to his advantage. Now he'll have to reel him in. Shoot out front. Fuqua sits second. Gary Davis trying to work his way through lap traffic. Tyler Schmidt gets around the 68. Now Davis puts the move back on him. He'll take the third spot back. Closing in on the halfway point. We've got 12 laps remaining. Todd Shoot out front. He puts Jim Peeler a lap down. Fuqua, the 87, sits second. Peeler clips the wall as they go through turns 3. Shoot puts the Ada Thompson a lap down. Shoot working his way through the field. 14 laps down. Fuqua currently sits in that second spot. Fuqua ran second here last week to Gary Davis by a bumper. Tonight he's trying to catch the 5 of Todd Shoot. Shoot off and running. Shoot drops in to get some laps for next week's USMTS race. Right now looking strong. 10 laps to go now. And your leaders start to close in on more lap traffic. Jeff Smith will be up, and then Chad Shaw out in front of your leaders. Oh, look out, Eric Hanna, the 13, right in front of your leaders. Clips the wall. $16 laps down, 9 to go. And your leaders back into lap traffic. Shoot's got the 13 of Hanna in front of him, as well as the 5 of McGinnis. Fuqua trying to reel him in, and Shoot gets through lap traffic. 17 laps down, they come by. It'll be 7 to go this time around. Shoot, your leader in the 5. The 87 of Fuqua second. Davis, the 68, third. Good run, Tyler Schmidt, the 66, sits fourth. Aaron Morant has the 70 into that 5th spot. Shoot brings him around. 19 laps down this time by 6 to go. Shoot puts the 74 of Rodney Schweitzer a lap down. Fuqua trying to get around the 13 of Eric Hanna. Oh, trouble for Tyler Schmidt, the 66T off the pace. He'll head to the pit area. Laps winding down. Todd Shoot gets around and puts another lap down. 3 to go this time by. Shoot looking strong here in tonight's A main. Fuqua sits in that second spot. Gary Davis runs third. Davis trying to get through lap traffic. Here comes your leader off at turn number 4. 2 to go this time by. Shoot trying to put the 66 of Max Grogan another lap down. They go down into turn number 3. Shoot has to go low to get underneath the 66 of Grogan. And the white flag waves off of turn number 4 one more time. And your leader into turn number 3 for the final time. White flag waves. He'll see the checkers off at turn number 4. Checkered flag waves for the 5 of Todd Shute. Darren Fuqua will come home in that second position. Kerry Davis comes home third. Aaron Morant fourth. And Shad Batter your top 5. So race fans, on his first visit to Lakeside Speedway, Todd Shute makes the most of it. And he parks it in the Lakeside Speedway victory lane. Darren Fuqua will come home second. Kerry Davis will get the third spot. Aaron Morant fourth. Shad Batter comes home in that 5th spot. There he is out of the car, race fans. Todd Shute, your USRA modified winner tonight. First visit to Lakeside Speedway, and Todd Shute parks it in victory lane right here on the front straightaway. And I'm sure we'll see him return next Friday night with the United States Modified Touring Series in the house. There he is with the victory trophy. Race fans, big round of applause one more time for Todd Shute. And we congratulate all our feature winners tonight. And as you make your way out the gate, I'd like to thank, on behalf of Pete Howie, Don and Donna Mars, and all the Lakeside Speedway staff, everybody have a good weekend, and we'll see you here next Friday night at Lakeside Speedway.